Hello everyone and welcome back to the Paper Mario playthrough. Now, you might be wondering why we're in a totally different room from last time. It's not a trick. Basically, another technical issue. This is all my footage again. Cooper's fucking up with it there. From where I was, I've gone up the stairs and gone right and just carried along. This is just literally the room after that.
Okay.
I skipped that whole room because there was only a save state in the shop that I mentioned earlier. I've basically, from where I was last part, so I went up those stairs and went right along. And that's literally all I've done.
Okay.
All I did was skip a tiny part.
I'm sure it's fine.
There was nothing interesting in there. So like, you'll basically see what it looked like later on anyway. By the 16 damage to dry bones. Dry bones are invincible unless you hit them with fire. So that's why I used fire shell. So if you hit them with like a normal attack, they'll just turn into bones, but they'll just get straight back up.
Right. I see.
So they're an interesting enemy. It makes Cooper and Bombette a little bit more useful towards this part of the game.
Nice.
So we haven't actually talked about the look of Bowser's Castle yet, and our favourite Bowser's Castles throughout Mario games. I'll give you a minute to think of yours if you don't remember any of them.
Christ.
I'm a big fan of the art design in this Bowser's dungeon. It kind of makes Bowser look incredibly menacing, especially since in this game he's quite goofy. But it kind of gives him a menace.
Brings you back home.
Yeah, exactly, like to the old Bowser, where it reminds you that it is the same character, and it's got a great theme, which I don't know if it's a remix of anything because I don't recognise it from any of the other games. If it is an original theme, I think it's really solid. I think it's dank without looking boring. There's some blues there, there's some browns, and it's not just grey and black.
Yeah, it's still got colour in it, but it's not
overwhelmingly dull. I don't know if it's my favourite Bowser's Castle because I have soft spots for like the Super Mario World ones. The Super Mario World ones were cool because they had it had grey in that, but it also had the red of the lava, and it just looked very bright and interesting. Super Mario 64 didn't really have Bowser Castles; it just had the Bowser levels. What's the fact I like them? I like them a lot. But I don't count them as castles. Sunshine doesn't have any castles. Galaxy doesn't have any castles. I don't know, the castles are mainly for like the 3D games, which is weird.
Yeah.
So the 2D games, which is weird.
And you see them occasionally in the newer Wii games. The Wii U games.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to remember what you were talking about then.
They do pop up a bit. Yeah, very briefly.
So like, do you have any favourite castles that spring to mind, or is
It's
it
a surprisingly small amount, really. We've determined from this.
Yeah, I think Bowser's Castle as a final level, especially in this game, is really good because we've yet to have a really menacing place.
Yeah.
And it kind of works as the lead into the final fight, and I love these doors, by the way. They've got personalities and everything. Love this, I won't let you pass. I love that. Now this is kind of a, you're a fan of quizzes, right, George? You liked the one in Banjo-Kazooie?
It was beautiful.
Are you ready?
My job's been replaced in like most games now, though, but sure. Well, that was held perfectly. Oh, God.
Keep your eyes open. It's in the battle music. So, like, it's going to ask you a question you won't expect.
What's the cause of war in Syria?
Right. Okay, how many Koopas? Yeah. But they ask you. Yeah, they don't ask you about Syria. They ask you stuff. They ask you stuff like, "How many legs did you see?" And I'm like, "What?"
That would also apply to Syria, probably.
Oh. What is it? You're the controversial one now. I mean, do I have to say something like, "I'm glad Princess Di's dead"? I'm a big fan of Mercedes for that. What do I have to do to get my edge back?
I don't know. We'll see what you can do.
Jade Goody looked better when she had cancer and her pussy got tighter. What do I have to do to get my edge back?
I don't know. You just smoothed out.
I'm on straight edge. I'm vegan now as well. Okay, right, back to
you and your vegan jokes.
Back to Paper Mario. I'm really not. This goes on forever. This quiz.
I appreciate. No.
Well, it's stuff like I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. So how many questions are there?
I think you have to get 5 right, and he asked you about 7.
It's gonna get harder now.
Oi. Right, this is the one where I think it's either this one or the last one. They ask you how many arms and legs did you see, and like. Okay, I might be thinking of the boss from Thousand Year Door that does that. I'm willing to admit I might be wrong. Oh. What an idiot.
Well, we're all thinking it.
So you have to make if you make 3 mistakes, he fails you. I was always a fan of the fact that the bad Koopa Troopers in this have sunglasses. I don't know why, I just really like that.
All evil people have sunglasses.
Yeah, like how many arms did you just see? Koopa's just got one really hench arm. It's like a tail. I want to see if you can get this. I'll let you see if you can get it. I think I might answer the question too quickly though.
Probably.
It's the music that puts me off.
It's very distracting. Oh, bombs.
Bomb. Do you remember that line from the movie? Dennis Hopper.
I got it right!
Bomb. We need to watch the movie. I love the movie.
Yeah, that's something we do definitely have to do at some point.
People slag it off, but I really like it. I like it ironically.
Yeah. It's Flash Gordon all over again.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure we've said many times before now.
Like, think of how old that commentary is. That was 2012. God, 5 years. Maybe 2013 actually. 2012 is a bit far
You
away.
watched it again since.
Yeah, it was on TV a couple of days ago.
Really?
And I've got a Blu-ray of it at home. Yeah, I like it.
Nice. So I still don't have a copy of it, so you're doing better than me.
I don't watch it all the time because it's one of the films if you lose the charm of it. But wow, nice cut.
I still want to listen to the Brian Blessed commentary on it. There's a version that you can get which has Brian Blessed doing a commentary over it.
What? Just him?
I think so.
Is it like?
I like him and the director. So I really want to find that.
There's one. It reminds me a lot of There's a Bruce Campbell. I mentioned this before. The Bruce Campbell commentary for Evil Dead, which won an award for the funniest commentary. I bet Brian Blessed has got some really interesting things to say about that.
I can't wait.
You remember the laser story, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to tell that story again?
Oh god, you're going to tell it much better than me, so you might as well.
Me? Okay. When they were filming the showdown, the shootout scene at the end, where Vulcan's forces, Gordon's alive, and he does all that, and he swoops in and starts playing Vulcan's theme and starts shooting at people. Allegedly, during filming, Brian Blessed kept going pa-choo, 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 like that, making those noises when filming it, and he was told by the director to stop doing it, Brian. Not only was it fucking annoying, but we don't need you to do it because we're going to add the sound effect in later. And apparently, Brian Blessed's like, no, but mine are fucking better. Allegedly. I can see him doing that, but...
Yeah.
Did you see him on Have I Got News For You? Because he was really funny on that. David Cohen, what a bastard!
Oh, you don't see anything of him anymore.
Brian Blessed, he's 84 to be fair.
Yeah.
He's the guy's in great shape though. Have you seen him in Flash Gordon about 10 years after that, he took his shirt off on TV. Man, that guy was in great shape. He goes exploring, he punched a bear in the face. Yeah. He's done stuff like that. He's a really interesting guy.
Definitely.
Ethan's met him.
Yeah.
At some Comic-Con or something. He met Crichton from Red Dwarf, then he met Brian Blessed. And apparently he was absolutely lovely. Which
yeah.
I mean, Brian Blessed's so cool. He's kind of a national treasure. Like I think Americans only really know of him from Flash Gordon.
Probably. I don't know that much other stuff that he's done, to be fair.
A lot of TV appearances.
Apart from like that, yeah, like these adventuring things. And...
I think he's done a few documentaries as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, there's a few of that. apart from that, I'm not very aware.
He's well known for voiceovers as well. I think because of Flash Gordon, he's well known.
Probably.
He started in a load of voiceovers, but he's a national treasure, and
Well, I'm glad someone got some out of Flash Gordon.
he's kind of like no, Timothy Dalton. Richard Ryan of an account, does he? Did he write the Rocky Horror Picture Show? I'm confused about that.
I don't know.
He definitely plays someone in it. He just the time warp song, doesn't he? I haven't seen that in a film in a while. That spins me out every time I see that, by the way. When it turns around, your control switches.
Oh, right.
So I'm like, what am I doing?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So basically the last staircase, the one that I missed at the beginning, that's basically what you get if you go down into the So the one with the red carpet. If you go to the right, there's another one of those down there. But this is the next level of Bowser's Castle. So we've just skipped nothing. I think the shop's down this way.
Grab some fags.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's just another puzzle. But I would like to grab 20 Rothman Super King. What packet of cigarettes do you reckon Mario enjoys? I think he's a player's man. Or Marlboro. Oh, did you? That's the thing.
Gold. Yeah.
That's the thing. Do you remember what I said in the Mario 64 playthrough years ago? That the adverts in the back of the tracks, like Mario Borough, were references to that, but they took them out in American version because you can't use stuff like that.
Brilliant.
Great. What a weird thing to advertise in a kids game is cigarettes.
Not getting started, young.
I can't remember what the other adverts were. I know there was one for Cooper Gas or something, which was a mistake of There's one for you. I swear there was one for BP, which I can't mention because I'm an employee of. Don't want to get fired, mate. Yeah, it's worth doing that little puzzle for the Ultra Stream because you're gonna fucking need them for Bowser. This is a really nice puzzle. One that used to confuse the fuck out of me, but is actually really simple if you think about it. It's on the next door. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Die!
Just look at that.
I think in the MIDI recording that is either a sitar or guitar.
It's one of the two.
Kind of a nice mix. Okay, no, it's the next door. So I was thinking of the wrong one.
Door after door after door.
PlayStation attack. Run, Mario, for God's sake, man. Oh, close.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's the door down, so you're gonna see it now. Should have edited all this out, really.
Probably.
This is what normal people have to contact. Well, boring.
God. I don't get paid enough for this.
We don't get paid at all.
Exactly.
This is for fans and fun.
Fun, you say?
Fawns.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
What is fun? Yeah, this puzzle. Right, you see that thing, the arrangement of the flames on the back?
Mm.
I didn't realise when I first played this that is the order you're supposed to. So basically, when we go through the steps door, you'll see you have 4 exits. Oh, well, I'm not counting the 2 on the left. 2 exits. You have to go. The pattern is the one that you just saw. So you go up, down, down, up, down, up. So you go through the top one, then 2 exits through the bottom one, then up again. Then down in the next one and up again. You exit. It reminds me a lot of the. I think it was Was it Lost Levels? Yeah, Lost Levels. The All Stars version had a puzzle like this, which caused many a frustration.
Yeah, I imagine.
But it didn't tell you the pattern. You had to guess basically, which is so bullshit. Especially if you had to add a time limit, which is so unfair.
Pretty fuck you over.
Let's fuck all these guys up. Mario, I'm gonna get to the level where, by the way, these aren't edits anymore. I'm literally so powerful that walking to them kills them.
It might as well do.
Look how much health and foul points I've lost though. You can tell that these enemies are getting a bit more difficult. Oh, did you remember in the last part, by the way? In 2 parts ago, do you remember the Dupless monsters?
Right.
Just watch. Princess Peach.
Why?
She came to rescue us. What? This is really fucking creepy. I love this dialogue that comes up. That's the thing. I would like to point out that Dupless could have gone home with Mario. They might have concealed the deal, if you know what I mean. And this Dupless is going to know that he had to take Mario's seed to keep Bowser safe. And he might become pregnant with Mario's child, this ghost. And it's a terrible web I'm weaving at the minute.
There's definitely a fan fiction of that.
All I know is that Mario is used to Peach swallowing, and Dupless is going to have to replicate that.
I think we've sharpened your knife. We're good.
Sharpen who's not? What, you think someone's got a boner listening to this? I think I've rattled your cage.
Oh god.
That's it. Oh, you imagine like mid-orgasm he just transforms into Luigi. Or even worse. Revo!
Oh, that would have been weird.
Basically Mario's balls deep in his own brother.
Cool. I'm not sure how to answer
Found
that.
the title part for this.
Balls deep in Italy.
Yo ho ho, he was born in Italy.
Bombing is the way to be.
There was a really funny live stream someone did. They were raising charity, and they were playing through Sunshine. You get no experience points for that, by the way, bullshit. Where they changed the One Piece rap from the 4Kids One Piece thing. They changed it to what was it? The original line was he's made of rubber. How did that happen? Oh, it's the Cooper brothers. Yo ho ho. He took a bite of gum to become rubber, but someone changed it to he's Italian. How did that happen? Yo ho ho. He was born in Italy. That's so fucking stupid. Yeah, this is a boss fight.
Cool.
I love this because they just come out of nowhere. Wait a minute. That music. Who is that? You know what would have been so cool? They're fucked now, by the way. You don't see them ever again.
Cool.
You know what would have been so cool if they fought together? That would have been such a cool boss fight. And by the way, Junior Trooper, it's pretty easy. Just fuck him up. Beat this baby to death. Get the pillow on your bed and suffocate him.
Crack his skull. Like the cracked egg.
The egg he claims to live in. He's actually 30 and he's on benefits. Scum. It's the kind of thing that they did, again, another thing they did well in Thousand Year Door was using the recurring enemies of the game and they team up at the end to fight you. I would have loved that if they did that. If they did that with Junior Trooper and the Cooper Brothers. I mean, the Cooper Brothers aren't recurring, but it would have been nice. It's also, I think, it's telling that they bring the Cooper Brothers back here. Right. Because I think they knew that they were some of the most memorable villains. I mean, if you think about it, the Toot and Cooper isn't really. Tubba Blubber, he's not invincible anymore, so there's no point using him. General guy is stuck in the toy box. Piranha Plant is a plant. It's really hard to. I mean, if they moved him, he would die. What other ones? Tough and Puff is a cloud. So racism.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Crystal King. We'll see him a bit later. Don't worry. Not in this dungeon. We'll see him a bit later. We'll see what happened to him. But I think they knew that Cooper was the most popular villain in this. I would love to see them in a future game.
I doubt it.
My dreams.
Besides,
This is kind of a culmination of all the other fights, by the way, if you haven't noticed. He's going through every one of the powers that he's had previously. But
pretty cool.
he's not difficult. You just see?
Yeah.
Wail on him. Let's see if we can level up before we fight Bowser.
Well, you should know. You've been here already.
You're trying to ruin my suspense. Gosh! Love this. Okay, this is it for this part of Paper Mario. Once we go through this door, it's the final part next time. So we'll have our final thoughts and opinions, and we'll defeat Bowser and rescue the Mushroom Kingdom.
Let's wrap it up.